Okay everyone, so pretty much I'll be explaining about the update here in Project XL. So yes, I am back in this game once again. There's some kind of problems here, I guess. But I'm back in this game, and actually this update was on June 10th. I just wasn't really able to do this video. It's 8 days before the update. It's June 18 while I'm making this video. I don't know when this video is gonna come out, but simple as that, I'll just be going ahead and talking about the update. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is of course the map. As you can see, the map has changed. It's more like a city than a village. Before, it was a village with some hidden, like, elf village and some stuff, and was filled with rocks and just grass. This time, it looks a little bit different. It looks like a Dragon Ball type, My Hero Academia type of map. In when I look at it, because as you can see here, and by the way, they also changed some different stuff here. They also changed where the location for the shops is, the location for the enemies are. As you can see here, they also changed the dummies. They turned the dummies into enemies that are going to hit you back. So pretty much before, it was an easy way for you to level up because your enemies weren't really attacking you back, but this time they're really attacking you back. So that's one thing. There's new map and everything like that, and dummies and all that stuff. They also put some. They also changed the NPCs and everything. Who's this? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. But let's go back here. They also remove weapons shops. So everything that you're thinking of buying, it's over here. This one shop. There's no more items that spawns all over the place. To get abilities, you'll need to go ahead and buy yourself arrows. And to remove those abilities, you'll need to use yourself a Rokakaka. So, yeah, you use that to make your abilities go away. All of the stuff here, now, you don't really need to trade anymore in the Discord, in their Discord, because you can get all of the stuff that you need right over here. It's just that you need money, okay? You need money, that's what you need the most. And as you can see here, you can get yourself a random specialization, mentor, armor, and everything. You're pretty much just paying to get what you want instead of going around the places and finding it, which is pretty useful. I don't have arrow or lucky arrows. Sorry. This is like literally my second time I joined the game. So now let's go ahead. Now that I talked about the items not spawning anymore and about the shop, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the mastery. So I'm sorry that I'm kinda laggy. That's just how it goes. I am very laggy, cause yeah. So since we're gonna talk about the mastery, a little bit about the mastery is that when you go ahead and click your this here, as you can see here, I have Kage Kage no Mi. Instead of having a max mastery of 100, you'll go ahead and have a max mastery of 1000. Yes, you have to work your butt off to at least get yourself the max mastery, and of course unlock the last one, which is going to be the spiky shadow lizard. So as you see here, 700. Now, let's just go ahead and, now that I told you about that, of course, the leveling and everything is also there. There's also a brand new boss, not really a boss, but a brand new person, that quest giver that you can do right over there. It's a high level, it's higher level than the old one we had before, but yeah. Now, the next thing I'm going to, talk about is of course the training logs. So when you look at this big gigantic grass here, you'll be able to find this type of training dummy. Now this training dummy can help you a lot, especially if you're thinking of getting yourself the max mastery, because all you need to do is just literally just stand here and punch this training dummy. Okay, that's all you need to do, and then you'll get yourself the max mastery. Simple as that. So that's how easy it is to max your mastery now. Before you really had to like go to the wood dummies and everything, but since those wood dummies are no longer here, you have to fight them, and when you fight them they attack back, so they just gave you an easy way out, which is this one here. So yeah, now let's go to the next one. Is that they also remove dropping abilities. So if you see here, I can no longer drop my ability. I think they kind of made something that allows you to pretty much trade your abilities without risking anything. So when you drop abilities, there's a huge risk of you losing that ability, because when you drop it, someone might have a hack and just take that dropped ability which you just dropped. So the easiest way now is, I think, trading with somebody, but I still don't know how to trade, so I'm gonna figure it out once I'm done with this video. Once again, I'm just doing this for fun, explaining you guys all the different updates in this game. Now let's go to the next one, which is of course more armor. So they added more armor, simple as that. There's more armor for you to use and get, but of course to get those armors you need to pay up money, and of course get yourself random armor, which only costs 7,000, unlike before it cost more than 7,000. But once again, this is random armor, so it's either you're lucky or not. It's depending on your luck. Now that we're done with that one, let's go with the next one, which is the dash and the gappo. So the gappo is pretty much you just jumping. They reduced the cooldown for it, so now as you can see it's like every second, I guess, and they also change the cooldown for your dash, so you can now dash like every 2-3 seconds. Simple as that. There's also some they also added some bonuses you can get from joining their group or having a VIP and premium subscription. So if you're in the group of this game, you'll be able to get yourself bonus experience points, meaning that you'll be able to get yourself an easy way on having max mastery and an easy way to level yourself up to a higher level. Simple as that. Now that I explained that, let's go to the next one. It's the slightly revamped on base combat. So I really don't really remember anything about the base combat, so I have nothing else to say about that. But there's one thing I do have to say, is that there's a safe zone here, this green safe zone. Apparently you cannot use any abilities here to make sure that you don't hit anyone, because of course this is a safe zone, you don't want to hit anyone at all. So if you're like unsure that you can't use any of your ability once you join the game, you have to get out. You have to get out of the safe zone to be able to at least use your abilities. As you can see here, you just do that, just get out, okay? That's all you need to do so that you can use your abilities once again. Now let's go, and for those who remember the bosses, the one with the exclamation mark, those bosses have now been lowered with their EXP rewards, so they do not give a lot of EXP anymore because they've been lowered. Simple as that. They also made blocking quicker, so for those who remember how to click block, it's by clicking F. So now as you can see here, it's easy for you to block very fast. There's no like cooldown or anything, so it's easy for you to just block immediately when you feel like it. So it's by the press of your hands. As you can see, it's pretty nice. This is how you trade, like that. I think he said how to trade, and just like that. Now let's go to the next one, which is they made blocking that make you lose speed. So before, when you were having block, you were pretty much slow, but now you can like run while blocking, so yeah, pretty nice. Now let's go to the next one. They fixed some bugs, all that bugs and everything. They also added something called Simon's Dark Magic, which they renamed into Yami's Dark Magic. I think it was. So let me just go back to their Trello link if I'm able to find it or not, because we're trying to look here and give you more information about this. So yeah, they added something called Yami's Dark Magic. It's not Simon's Dark Magic, it's Yami's Dark Magic, which is a common. They also added something called Purple Flare, which I've never really heard about it. Purple Flare. There's a purple flare. I think they had this before. I'm so unsure of. They added some. Oh, okay. Forget about it. So, Yami's Dark Magic is different from Simon's Dark Magic. Okay. Okay, there's something called Simon's Dark Magic. I was completely wrong. I apologize. So it's Simon's Dark Magic. There's Purple Flare. The Simon's Dark Magic and Purple Flare are both common. There's also an increased ability. Oh yeah, we increased ability mastery, which of course I explained already earlier. There's something that they also change how the cooldown looks like, the abilities, the master, and everything. They made it white. So yeah, easy as that. They also added something called Determined Defender Goku, which is an ability which is rare. They also reduced the cooldown for the skill button. So if you see here, the cooldown are reduced. For those who do not remember, the cooldown, there's a what? That's pretty cool. Wait, what? There's a cooldown ability storage. Oh, so that's a timer. I think that's a timer. Yeah, it's a timer. So they added this cooldown ability storage, which you'll be able to see that you're using that how many seconds. Oh, that's pretty nice. I didn't see that yesterday. So that's nice there, as you was able to see. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the next one. As I already have said, they changed devil fruits into arrows, so you'll need to stab yourself in an arrow now. So they added some kind of JoJo element into it. They also add Rokokakas, which is once again a JoJo element game. They also moved lightning stars. I already explained that. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Also, for those who had old legendaries armors on them, they pretty much have bumped that down. Those old legendary has turned into rare armors now. Okay, those legendary armors turned into non-legendary armors. They're rare. They also added the ability storage. Now, if you look at the stats, I have those two. You are able to have 4 abilities now, so you can just pretty much put this blazer here if you don't want to have anything and want to look weak. You pretty much can do that easy. So now you have free ability storage, and you can buy this ability storage through Game Pass. Easy as that. Now, there's also new races. They added some new races. Here are some information about those races. I'm not really going to talk about what they are, but some of the races that you can find in the game comes from Dragon Ball. They come from Dragon Ball. Some of them come from Naruto and One Piece. Yeah, most of them are already from One Piece, but they added from Dragon Ball and from Naruto, because there's a Naruto Uzumaki here, and there's a Finalis. I don't really know that, so I can't really say anything about that one. But yeah, they added some new races. They also added some. They also fixed the white durag. So for those who have white durag, they kind of fixed that. They also nerfed some of the items, like the armors, such as the mask, the Kitsune mask. They nerfed that. They also increased the rarities of rare. They also added this once again. They nerfed, for those who are Magma Knight users, they nerfed that. They also added some lucky arrows, which I don't know how you get it. I'm gonna try to figure out how you get yourself a lucky arrow, but you also get something called lucky arrows, which guarantees you rare abilities. So it's more easier for you to be able to get rare through lucky arrows. There's also something called Requiem arrows. Now this Requiem arrow is an arrow that allows you to reset your stats to 1 and grants you a random legendary. So this one here is kind of like weird, because when you do have your Requiem arrow, when you stab yourself with a Requiem arrow, you reset your stat, you get some random legendary, but there's only 2 legendaries in the game, as I have gotten myself the information about. So right now the legendary that I have is oh shit, I didn't have it. Oh no, it's from on my other user. So I have myself a legendary Beerus before, like my other user. I have a legendary Beerus, and that legendary Beerus is one of the legendary abilities. They also added something like Goku Black from the future, and that Goku Black is the brand new legendary ability. So there's only 2 legendary abilities in the game, so I'm not pretty sure that it's really a good idea to reset or use a Requiem arrow to reset all your stat just to get a random legendary abilities. And there's 2 ways you can get it. Either you get yourself a Beerus, which you have gotten before or not, or you get yourself a Goku Black from the future ability, which I myself really want that Goku Black, but I can't risk of losing all of my stats just for a Beerus. I already have myself a Beerus. Why should I get myself another one? I kind of wish like we can choose, since we're like reducing our stats. We're reducing our stats to 0, which is kind of frustrating if I'm thinking about it. Now they also added prestiging, which I really don't get that one. Maybe that's also in for the Requiem arrows. I don't know. They also revamped it and added some new wishes in the Summon Shenron. So when you summon Shenron, instead of having only 2, I want to be strongest and I want to be stronger, there will be I want better clothes and I want to be reborn. So my guess is that when you says I want to be reborn, you will pretty much be reborn. You'll be level 1. Your stats will go 1, and you get something out of it. I still don't know what you get out of I want to be reborn. I'm still going to find out something about that. Let me just look a little bit. Let me just see if I can find anything about that. I know this video is going to be so long, but we're gonna. Okay, so you don't get to be reborn. Pretty much, you get yourself a legendary race. So you get yourself a legendary race out of I want to be reborn. You don't get to be level 1 or anything, which is pretty nice. Now I get what is I want to be reborn. You just change your race, which is being reborn once again to a different race. Now the oh, okay. So when you want to be the strongest, you get yourself a Requiem arrow, which of course you need to be level 1000 to use, and then you will be on a prestige, which you'll be probably prestige number 1 and set back to level 1. Then you're given a random / mythical ability. I don't think they have added any mythical abilities, but I want to try that. But before we try that, we're gonna get the other what's it called? I'm gonna get myself the other abilities first before I prestige myself, getting myself a Requiem arrow. So this is the only way you can get yourself a Requiem arrow, and that's through clicking or wishing to be the strongest. That's pretty much it. Simple as that. Now, for clothes, you just get yourself a legendary armor that is level 1000 to equip. So you need to be level 1000 to equip it. Unfortunately, I need to be level 100 more to be level 1000. So I gotta work hard for it. Now, now that I've explained the Make-A-Wish thing, let's go to the next one, which is of course the modern arrows and modern lucky arrows. Don't need to. Oh, weird. Let's see here. They also revamped the item notifier game pass. Instead of like the notifier notifying that you have items all over the place, because there's no more items falling from the sky and just spawning out there. There's no more. So that item notifier is now a luck modifier, a luck game pass that gives you a luck, which make it 3 times easier for you to get a rare ability. Simple as that. Now there's also something called a clear inventory button. So when you look here, you have some stuff on your inventory, item storage. I have hidden Kyaku. I don't know why I have that, but you have some stuff here, and then you want all of that to this booth. You can just click here, and then there's other stuff here. You can have your trade request on and off. You can clear bags from the inventory if you don't want. Wait, you can put bags in your inventory now? Nice. Okay, nice. You can also read your character, whatever. Okay, that's pretty nice, but you still cannot. You have to buy bags. So if you want to have that specific clothing, you can just save it and then go to another server and give it to a friend and probably sell it. Yeah. So there's still some uses with the Discord trading. Let's go to the next one, which is going to be a. They also removed the stats points. What? Stats points. What do you mean by that? Stat points. What do you mean by that? Stat points. Where is it? The stats is still here. The points is still here. It means stat points. Oh, lucky. Oh, now have a chance. Oh, okay. So, how to get lucky / Requiem arrow. So, not only will you be able to get yourself Requiem arrow by summoning the Shenron and want to be the strongest button, well, you can actually get yourself Requiem arrows and lucky arrows by getting normal arrow. But there are chances for you to get yourself a lucky arrow and a Requiem arrow. So there's chances for it to be lucky or Requiem, depending on how lucky you are. Again, there's also limits on how much items can be stored. So they still the same item storage, and they also increase how fast you are. So all of that right now I have explained. Those are the update that was made in June 10th. And then we're gonna go to the next update, which is update 4.2. That's where the Yami's Dark Magic comes. It's a rare ability. It's Yami's Dark Magic. I completely misunderstand Simon's and Yami's, so they're both different. The Yami's Dark Magic is rare, Simon's is not rare, it's common. And they also fixed some of the lags, or no, the rendering issues, and they also made that the arrows are unable to be dropped by pressing backspace. So you can't drop arrows anymore, unfortunately. Now, that's the update 4.2, because the update we had previous one, the one from June 10th, was just update 4.1. This one, which is June 13, is update 4.2. Now we're going to go to the next one, which is update 4.2 Hotflix. Yeah. So they raised Black Moon cooldown, which I don't know, is possibly from Yami's Dark Magic. Yami's Dark Magic is from Black Moon, I guess. I don't remember. So it's now their cooldown has been reduced. They also lowered the price for Lucky Arrow. So if you go to the shop, you are able to buy Lucky Arrow. If you think it's very annoying to get Lucky Arrows, you can buy it with Robux, which costs of course 500 Robux instead of 1,000 Robux. And also you can buy yourself 15 arrows by paying up 1,000. No, not 1,000. 120 Robux. Yeah. And then the last and final update, which is update 4.3. This update here was yesterday, which is today. June 17. It's 18 today, right? Yeah, June 17 was update 4.3, and they added something called the Trump Card Goku. Now, the Trump Card Goku is a rare, ability. So that's one of the rare. Of course, this is called a Frieza Saga Goku. It's what the title says. But to avoid censorship, they changed it to the Trump Card Goku. Oh no, I got it wrong. They called it Frieza Saga Goku. Because the Trump Card Goku is what it will be censored. So the Trump Card Goku censored it. That's why they called it Frieza Saga Goku in the title. So as you can see, that's pretty much it. That's all the update in this game. I really want to show you guys the around the place. I don't really recommend you to go all over the place. There are two quests here. The first quest and the second quest, I guess. I wouldn't really recommend you go around the place. If you go around the place, you'll only be able to look at NPCs that has no meaning at all. Those NPCs are just NPCs that have contributed in the game, and a lot of people people who have contributed in the game, pretty much. So they get a little bit attention, so that people can look at them. So what I most likely want to recommend you is go over this bridge. You go to this big ass city again. Why is the place so big? Now there's different quests here. I'm gonna show you guys the brand new quests, because all of the quests are 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 4 here, 1 here, and then 2 on the sides. There's also one quest. This is a brand new quest. I just figured it out yesterday, because I went here, played this game a little bit yesterday. I wasn't really able to make videos because of course I was a little bit busy. Now there is the brand new quest. This is like the King Kong. And then this is the brand new quest. You'll be able to fight Ragans overseas. For me, it's pretty easy to beat them. I'm gonna show you. Okay, first I'm gonna show you. This video is taking so goddamn long. I know it's taking goddamn long, but you better. It's so laggy. It's very laggy. Let me just show you. So what I'm gonna do right now is just use my brick, whatever. Then, or simple as that. I can just do this every day. See how easy that was? Gotta run. Dude, come on. There. And then block box. Come on. See how easy that is? They're so easy to beat up. You just need to wait. The black box. Oh, the black box did not work. If you look there, I defeated them easy peasy, and then never too strong for good training. As you can see there, I'm done with the quest. So easy they are to be beaten. So if that's the brand new quest that you can get if you're a higher level in the game, there's also the old quest. For those who do remember, this is the old quest from Ito. See? There. So simple as that. That's pretty much it. For those who really want to know where the bosses are, the bosses just straight there. Just follow that. Don't look at the people here, because they're just NPCs that has no use at all. You just talk to them. They're just saying, "Hey, my name's this," you know. So the bosses are here, just right over there. Just 3 bosses. I think that's a random peep. I think that's just a random peep. Yeah, it's just definitely a random person. Yeah, as you can see there, it's just a random person. Level 900 guy, and he got himself Blessed King of Longing. I never have gotten myself that. I'm Berserker. Look how weak I am. I'm berserker. That's my title. So yes, that is pretty much it. I've taken myself 30 minutes of your time. That's for those who are actually watching this, because I'm 100% sure nobody's watching this. I'm just making this video for fun. So yeah, that's literally it for this video. That's all the update. I will be explaining most of the stuff, most of the abilities, I guess, and probably the races if I'm able to. But yes, that's it.